Flix Reviews Movie News. This week we have Jonathan Charney, James
Hello.
Stevens, and Ryan Preston. So this week's question is your favorite movie heroines, and our answers in a bit. So I have some movie news.
Ooh.
And the dear God, this is going to be awfully bad or awfully good. Fox has double dared Joss Whedon to make a Firefly reboot happen.
A reboot?
But will he accept?
I don't think so. Apparently, one of his lead actors, I want to say, didn't want to do it, or there's a couple of people that are sort of already booked doing stuff. But it's unlikely. You know, it's a little too late, if you ask me.
Yeah, I can agree. I think Fox really screwed the pooch, as John likes to say.
They've already done the movie.
Yeah.
I agree. I think what happened is Fox now realized that hey, they have the cash cow. Let's remake it, and I hope he doesn't.
I hope he straight out just turns him down. I mean, especially when you have one of your core actors. I mean, those guys had literally gold on the screen.
Yeah.
And, I mean, then to have to do a movie to finish it off where you kill one of the main characters in the film, or in the series. Josh, no.
I don't...
Just tell him no. Screw you. You screwed up.
The only thing I could see him doing, and this is an if and a probably not, would be telling a completely different story in the same universe. Same flavor, different thing.
You know, I would be okay if they did like a Jane and River kind of thing where, they kept going.
Well, I meant completely different people. Like Jane, you see some of the characters make guest appearances, but it's a completely different story. Just different enough that it's Firefly still, but not really.
Okay, I see what you're saying. But I mean, because you're going to have a lot of fans of the original one that are going to jump on this one. And if they don't have characters that play off each other as well as the Firefly, it's not going to go anywhere.
That's the only way
because,
I can see people doing it, though.
That was literally gold to take those actors and have them do what they did.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the mesh, everything, it was just so well done.
I'm still thinking, and this is kind of a guess, I wouldn't be surprised the reason it did so bad is kind of sci-fi. It was close enough somehow to Star Trek, and I think the world was kind of burned out at that they just didn't see how it would work. Because it's not Star Trek, it's not Star Wars, it's some bastard in between. And when you look at it, hey, it's a space western, I just think there was too many ifs for them, even though I think it literally could have been one of the greatest TV shows made because of what was on the plate.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, just pick apart the movie and imagine them really taking their time getting through those moments. It was like I said, or like James and I are saying. I mean, you can't do it. I do. You almost had me with the have Jane and Malcolm flying around.
Yeah.
By themselves doing stuff, but no, I mean that's just for dumb nostalgic purposes, and I think Joss Whedon needs to move on to bigger and better things these days.
Yeah.
What if they did a war?
Go back in time and do the war?
The prequel and do the Brown Coats War, or something. But
I just don't,
even still, I mean,
I think the time is left. I really do. I think it's they need to give the goodbye salute because.
It seems like the quest for more money.
Yeah, I just don't think it'll work anymore. I really do. I really think Firefly's time has come. It was lightning in a bottle, and they let it out.
Yeah.
And I think Fox is just like, hey, I think, do they own the rights to it still? I don't know that. If that's the case, I mean, it's just, hey, we're trying to cash in on a lot of these old properties. That seems to be the new thing. It's like printing money. Hey, Joss, what are you up to?
Could you imagine them making a Firefly TV show without Joss? They would literally just waste money because I guarantee you nobody would watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, you wouldn't be able to do it. I mean, the lightning in the bottle reached a very specific set of people, and those people are the ones who got the movie made.
And you can tell when you watch the movie where the show was gonna go. I wouldn't be surprised if literally that was everything he was gonna do.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, the pilot dying was like the last episode. You know, when the crew goes their separate ways, type of thing.
Yeah.
It has that feel, the finale to it.
Yeah.
In a sad news, at least I think this is sad. It's not truly movie news. The Vietnam hero made famous by We Were Soldiers passed away.
Oh yeah, I heard
this
about
week,
that. Yeah.
Last week. I was kind of bummed about that.
Yeah.
Because I really liked We Were Soldiers. Wasn't a big fan of it at the time, but I loved the story they told in it.
Yeah.
And the struggle, especially the internal struggle of the particular soldier.
Yeah.
The new Batman movie is in trouble. Ben Affleck has dropped out of being the director. They just picked a director for it. I don't have that movie news on me. Apparently they're going to rewrite it or make a new script, which doesn't bode well for a DC Universe style Marvel series.
Let me get this right. Ben Affleck is still playing Batman.
He's just not the director, from what I've read.
I mean, that's not all bad.
Yeah. I mean,
Well, I mean,
I've already talked my piece about Benny Affleck and Jared Leto's Joker.
Well, I think it's another chink in the armor, though. I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Well, I think it's premature to guess on something like that. It could be bad. It could just be him. Like, nah, I'd rather focus on other things.
Yeah.
Or no, I think this person would helm this a little bit better.
Or I'm the guy who killed people as Batman. Maybe I shouldn't be directing this movie.
So I have a little bit that might get Johnny excited.
Doubt it.
HBO and WWE are teaming up to do a documentary on Andre the Giant.
It'll definitely be interesting.
I know. I mean, I would be interested in actually watching that.
It'd be good to finally see a good, comprehensive, well-done story, because it is a very, very interesting story of that dude's life.
The problem is
I mean, how much beer that dude could drink.
Oh my gosh, man.
The problem is I'm a wrestling fan, so I've read up all I could find on Andre the Giant, and it's a lot. So for me, it would be nothing new.
Well, but I mean, how many people do you know that don't know his story? You know, and I think people like HBO could, because he is one of those. I was going to say larger than life. That seems to be
he was a giant.
He seems to be one of those people that transcended the sport that he was in.
Yeah, I mean, I was upset when Andre the Giant died. I was still pretty young.
I would say, if anything, this is going to be more of his struggle.
Yeah,
than
anything.
Well, it'd probably be everything. You know, because he did have a lot of struggle, but I mean, so many people loved what he did, and he, you know, like all of the gentle giant stories. I mean, apparently just the nicest guy ever.
Oh yeah,
I do think that this is the perfect time. They probably should have made it a while ago, considering a lot of the wrestlers of that era are
dead,
are dying too old, or having mental issues. Superfly, Jimmy Snuka, whatever his name is, actually just got out of when he killed somebody because of what happened during wrestling. I'm really interested in Hulk Hogan being in this, because there's a story of Hulk Hogan being in Japan. There's a couple of stories actually, and Andre and them interacting. So it'll be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I'm interested to see. When I found out about it, I was kind of like, yeah, that's pretty cool. I'd watch it.
Have you? And I've never heard of this movie. Apparently, it's called In the Circle, or The Circle. Tom Hanks plays a villain. I don't know too much about it, just based off the headline, but I've never seen him play a villain ever.
Yeah.
He's always been the good guy as far as I can remember.
Oh.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's kind of like when Robin Williams played the bad guy.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, Tom Hanks he's pretty much always been the good guy. I'd have to probably look up the list just to confirm that, but I can't think of one thing where he played even like an asshole.
Yeah, I
So
can't
let's
either.
see. It's James Ponsold's upcoming thriller, The Circle. I've never heard of this movie, and I don't know if I'll see it in theaters, but I'm definitely going to watch it based off of having Tom Hanks a villain.
Yeah.
This may resurrect his career a little bit from just doing nothing but biopics.
Yeah, which he's great at, honestly.
So
yeah, like that dude is somebody who he knows how to tell somebody's story.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've always loved Tom Hanks. I haven't always loved all his movies, but I'm a huge fan of his.
I think he had done a documentary back in the day on war photographers.
I think you're right. I think I did.
I'd have to look that up, but if it's the one I'm thinking of, it was freaking amazing. I'll have to come up with the title though.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I can't think of it right now.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we do have a Facebook page. Do you love us, hate us? Is there a movie you'd love us to do or movie news you think I should know? Let us know. You can also catch us on iTunes, Podbean, Stitcher, and more. So, our question of the week is there a movie heroine that you love? Mine would probably be River Tam.
Oh, all right.
I love the ending of that movie, the very end scene when she slowly drops that axe and everybody's face is just going,
yeah.
Just, I love, that's one of my favorite characters. She's as close as you can get as a female Rorschach.
I've had a crush on Summer Glau since I saw Firefly.
So
yeah, damn good.
Yeah,
damn good.
James?
I'm throwing it down to Ryan. I'm giving you guys since I have two.
Okay, well, I have one my obvious choice, and I have two honorable mentions. First, my honorable mentions: one, Cher from Clueless.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Like
no, I'm just saying. Okay.
Mallory from Natural Born Killers.
Huh?
So the question is,
she's the hero of her own story.
No,
okay.
yeah.
I wonder if he made his girlfriend watch Clueless.
I haven't seen it.
She'd probably seen it before, but I was like, hey, let's watch Clueless.
I knew it. Poor girl.
No, but to me, the obvious choice, Leo Organa.
Oh, okay. No, I'm actually kind of surprised that neither of you took my first pick.
Okay.
Matilda.
My girlfriend said Matilda. That's awesome.
Leon, the professional, Matilda. Natalie Portman's basically only good role.
I didn't even think about that.
He's thinking of a different Matilda, sweetie.
Oh.
Okay, wait, hold on. Which one was she thinking of?
I know which one.
Matilda.
Yeah. The cartoon.
You know, of the movie, Matilda.
Yeah.
You know, the girl that can, like, float shit with her mind and she fucks with her nanny or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Matilda from Leon, the professional.
Yeah. And then my backup is Hit Girl from Kick-Ass.
Nice.
Yeah.
Not bad.
I was arguing to my girlfriend that she wasn't quite the main character or the hero of the story. But yeah, a hero nonetheless.
Yeah. So, yeah, those are my two. I remember the first time I saw Kick-Ass, and watching her, and I just, like, leaned over to my ex-wife now, and I said, can we get one? I want one like that.
So we're going to continue in a theme of movies a little bit. Are any of you guys even remotely interested for Guardian of the Galaxy Volume 2?
You know, I kind of am. I really liked Batista. I mean, Batista was really great, and I can't think of was it Chris Pratt?
Yeah.
Okay, it was Chris Pratt. I liked his role in that, too. He played it really well.
So I have a question for you. When the first Avengers movie came out, were you excited for the sequel?
No.
Ryan?
Yeah.
Well,
see, this is my problem.
But Guardians is a little different, though.
Yeah, it is.
Well, no. My only thing, because it's a Marvel movie, and
but they let these dudes have their way with this.
Yeah,
with
they
this
did.
Universe.
So,
this part of the universe.
So
they are not getting precious about what everyone's going to think about it.
Because I hope so, because I loved the first one. The second one, I'm just afraid it's going to suck, or at least not be as good.
I think if you have those characters, what's actually great about Chris Pratt, and I think what we found out was great about Batista, and what's his name?
The raccoon?
Yeah, the handsome fucker.
You talking about Groot?
No, not Groot.
The raccoon.
Although now I know what kind of guys you're into.
No,
the raccoon.
I didn't know. I mean, I figured that's what you were going for or something. Because, I mean, there's a raccoon in a tree and a woman left. I mean, what do you got?
Well, okay. Well, anyway, my point, though, was but they have this way of endearing you to their characters. You know, all of the heart comes through with those people.
And it's probably going to win Vin Diesel an Oscar for saying one word.
Yeah, probably will. You know, one of the most
Triple X ain't
influential words of all time. It's going to be in the dictionary in a couple years.
So, I don't know if I've ever been waiting for another one of these movies. Bad Boys 3 has been delayed again. Shocker.
I liked the first Bad Boys.
The second one was lame.
After that, it's like,
the second one was like Friday version, was it Friday 2 or, whatever.
Friday.
That is a pretty good analogy, actually.
Yeah, next Friday. That's exactly what came to mind. When he was talking about the Bad Boys, he's like, it's like, the first thing that came to mind was Friday after next. Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
It really is like Friday after next, yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
He looked like old dirty bastard in a Santa suit.
So, did any of you guys like the Cartoon Network show Samurai Jack?
Yes. Yeah.
It's getting a season 5.
That much, and I've been chastised for it.
It's getting a season 5.
Yeah, I saw that they're doing another one.
I'm really excited. I loved it. The question I'm thinking is, a lot of the Cartoon Network shows, at least the cartoons, were very product of their time.
Yeah.
Can this rise above that? I think it can, but I do think they might end up changing the cartoon enough to fit the modern narrative.
I think what's going to happen is I think they're reaching, and their target audience isn't going to go and pay much attention to it because their target audience is in their mid-30s now.
Yeah, dude, but I mean, how many people do we know of that age who just can't wait for little bits of their childhood to come back?
Yeah,
and I think with animation, you also get this added benefit of everything looks exactly the same. You know, like they did Bugs Bunny in the 30s and then redid the shit in the 90s, and I couldn't tell the difference.
I could. I can tell you. I can see both of them, and I can tell you which one's which.
Everything looks the same, but as long as somebody's doing voice properly, and the little tiny things, nothing else ages about it. So there's not much that people are going to be able to pick out. You'd have to really, go through it with a fine tooth. I think their audience is going to be handing over their dollars for this one.
See,
probably.
I think it'll succeed for one reason. There's people of who are in their 30s of our generation who are still a giant fan of animation, because I think unlike previous generations, there's a lot more anime, there's a lot more adult entertainment as far as cartoons, and I think it's just been in our ethos for a lot longer than the previous generations of being into cartoons.
You're probably right. I mean, that's because why Archer still does good, and you have something like American Dad. That
Family Guy.
Yeah, well, I mean, Family Guy's petered out, but I mean, you still have people who are fans of that type of stuff, and that's why, Archer, one of my all-time favorite TV shows. I mean,
for sure.
Yeah, so I mean, they still have a possibility. I'd be more interested in them doing some continuation of like the Powerpuff Girls, something twisted. Samurai Jack wasn't as twisted as something like Powerpuff Girls.
I remember reading, and I don't remember where, that there was supposedly a Powerpuff Girls remake gonna happen, or a reboot. Right. I know there's a Japanese version of the Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of time. That was such a big hit. Cartoon Network's not gonna let that not happen.
Yeah.
And
people have gotten kind of used to being able to reach into their childhood and pull out the new things. So us, the 30-somethings, are sort of just being bombarded with all of these things that we knew when we were young.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's cool. I mean, so we almost have anything that we were a fan of, and so now we get to go and sort of relive these things. And fuck, I'd watch a Powerpuff Girls remake right now.
Yeah.
And the last piece of movie news, the Smurfs Homeworld gets another movie. Avatar 2...
I draw the line there, though.
Hey, hold on. There's a reason why there's snark attached to this. Avatar 2 is on the horizon, along with apparently 5 other movies. There's allegedly 2 through 5 have already been in the works and are being written as we speak.
Of Avatar?
That's a bingo.
Alrighty.
Now, I've seen most of Avatar. Was not impressed at all. Besides the fact it looks like you're watching the Technicolor rainbow. Is this sequel to this movie really being called for? Because I wasn't impressed. In all honesty, was not impressed.
Yeah, the hype on this thing was insane, and when I finally was like, "All right, I'll give it a try," I was right. It was not as great as everyone made it out to be.
Ryan,
are we talking about the Fern Gully?
Yes.
Movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Avatar 2.
Yeah. So the spectacle surrounding the release of that was pretty much everything.
Yeah.
The movie itself was Fern Gully.
So it was basically Blair. It got Blair Witch. Did everybody say, "Oh, this is going to be an amazing movie," and then
it's Fern Gully meets The Matrix.
Meets the Smurfs.
Yeah, kind of. But it delivered on what it was ramping itself up to be. It never claimed anything about like, hey, this is a good movie. It's like, hey, this is going to look awesome.
Yeah.
And it was really just the showcase of the new technology, and this one's not going to have that behind it.
Yeah.
So I'm not expecting anything. I wasn't even expecting the first one to be good, and it's all right. It's just average.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will definitely see. So, ladies and gentlemen, for Jonathan Charney, James Stevens, and Ryan Preston, thank you for watching.
Goodbye.